Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to continue with our HTML web layout coding tutorial. In this video we are going to finish with the HTML web layout structure. Okay, are you with me? If you're with me, please let me see your comment in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe and hit on the bell icon so that anytime I upload videos like this, you will be among the first to be notified. Okay, so let's get straight into it. So welcome back guys. Here we are going to continue with our HTML web layout tutorial. So if you look at my right side here, you will see a picture I have here. So this is the example of how we are going to lay our web pages. Okay, so you can see they have header here, they have nav, section, article, footer, and aside. Okay, and if you look at the left side here, I have a web browser. So this is where we'll be testing the code we are writing from this HTML. So moving ahead, like I said before, we are going to use this picture here as an example. We have done so many of them. We have declared our header and nav and also our footer. So we are going to continue to add section and articles and aside. Okay, so to do that, you come under this nav section, then we give a tab. So here we are going to insert the section code. So we are going to write it this way: lesser than section, and close with greater than, and make sure we close our section. I will give it a gap like this and structure it good. So in the middle of the section, I'm going to add aside, okay, and make sure you close it, aside. So under the aside, I'm going to add article, and like before, make sure you structure it good. Copy this article, go under here and paste it. So I can add another section under this. So you can add as many as any section you want, as many as article you want, depending on the content of your website. Okay, so here I will just leave it this way. You have seen the structure as it is. So let's say in the header, I'm going to add the h1. I will say this is my header. So header, they have from h1 to h6, but as we proceed in this tutorial, you understand the difference between them. So now we have added an h1 header into our header section. So I'm going to structure now our nav section. Nav section is navigation section, which is called also the menu, where you see pages like home, about us, contact us page, and so many other pages. Okay, so I'm going to structure the nav section now. So to structure the nav section, let's go into the nav section. Make sure you are inside of it from the, you see the beginning and the end. So wherever you are writing something, make sure it is inside of the tag. Okay, so now I'm going to structure the nav section. So I'm going to structure it with what we call an ordered list. So they have an ordered list and the ordered list. So you're going to also understand it in the future tutorial. So an ordered list is declared this way: lesser than UL and the greater than. Then you close it, UL and greater than. Okay, so this is going to host our menus. Okay, inside the unordered list, you have to declare what we call the list item. So you declare it this way: lesser than LOI and greater than. Then you make sure you close it also. Inside this LOI tag, we are going to add home. So I will copy this one now and paste it into how many pages we want to create. So let's say I want to have 4 pages. So I will paste it, okay, bring it down again, paste it, okay, and make it 4. So in the first one, I'll leave it as home page. So the second one, I will say maybe something like about us page. So in the third one, I will say like maybe something like services page. Okay, and in the fourth one, let me say it will be contact us page. For today, we have finished with our navigation menu. So let me say I come down here in the aside. Let me say I add an h2. You declare it this way, an h2. So I will say this is h2 in, this is h2 in aside tag. So I close it, h2 So let's say in the article section, I will include a paragraph. So this is how to declare a paragraph lesser than P. You close it and say, this is my paragraph in the article section, and make sure you close it again with the closing tag. So maybe I'll just copy this P and paste it in this second article again and say this is my paragraph and say this is my paragraph in the second article section. So maybe I will scroll down and maybe I put a header. I go this way, lesser than h3, greater than. I say this is another header. So I close it, h3, I close it. So I go down in the footer section. Maybe I add a P, so I paste that P here. So maybe I bring it down and say, this is my footer. Okay, so did you see the structure? So if you watch it from beginning now, this is what I did. So what I did is that in the header section, I inserted an h1 tag. So and declared this is my header. In the next section, I declared an ordered list tag. And inside the unordered list tag, I declared a list item tag, which will contain our pages, our navigation pages, okay? In the aside section, I included, this is my h2. In the article section, I included paragraphs. So this is how to declare paragraphs. What we are going to do now is to save this and refresh our browser to see if these things we wrote here will appear in the browser. But don't forget, all these article tags, all these aside section and every other things like you see, all these tags you see, I declare here like unordered list, nav and header sections, they will not be displayed in the browser because they are like a container that holds the content of what you are including into your website. What will be displayed in the browser is, this is my HTML web layer tutorial. This is my, so let's do it so you see it. So I'm going to save it now. Then refresh my browser. So did you see it now? So there is a mistake I did at here. This is another header h3. I didn't close it well, so you can see it here. So that is why you see the h3 appeared. So I'm going to go down and close it where it is. This is another header is here. So you see it. So if you are writing code, you have to be careful and take it easy until you master the steps of the code. Because in a twinkling of an eye, you can make a mistake that will destroy the whole code that you have just written. So let me just resave it and refresh the browser. Okay, now you see it has been cleared. So this is where we are going to stop this HTML web layer tutorial today. And mind you, you cannot speak of web development without including CSS. So CSS is what will make your site look beautiful, because CSS will add style to your site. That is why CSS is called style sheets. Okay, so in the next tutorial, we are going to begin with styling our web page, this web layout now, this HTML web layout now. We are going to start adding colors, adding style sheet, which is the CSS. So we are going to add it to be able to position all these things the way they're supposed to be, and add images. Okay, so thank you for watching. And if you find this tutorial interesting, please, I want to see your comments in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe and hit on the bell icon so that anytime I upload the continuation of this tutorial, you'll be among the first to be notified. Okay, so until then guys, thank you for watching and see you in the next videos.